Good evening, YouTube family. It is the makings of a wonderful Wednesday evening here on another episode of The Shit Show. So, I want to talk tonight a little bit about success. So, if you had the opportunity to watch my video from a couple of days ago, because it becomes difficult to make these videos every day. I thought I would be able to just crank them out, but apparently that's not a thing. So I'm going to just keep going with the flow like I go with the flow. So my video from a couple of days ago talks about the fact that I've been reading this book called A New Earth, Awakening to Your Life Purpose by Eckhart Tolle. And it has really been very instrumental in me undergoing some new shifts and changes in my life, and also really gaining a better understanding of what peace looks like. But in thinking about all that, I really got to trying to understand success. You know, if you're really being peaceful, how does success fit into that? So one of the things that I've recently learned from reading this book is about how success ain't shit. Okay, let me just put it out there. It's not real. That's why it's so hard for us to attain. So this world that we live in would have us believe that we need to have a great deal of drive. We need to have a great deal of ambition. We need to give 110%. We need to set all of these goals. We need to aim for the moon, and, you know, that way at least we'll hit the stars, and just be in pursuit of all of these things. Oh my goodness gracious, I swear. Get my phone together. Get my phone together. Fact of the matter is, pursuing all of those things leads to temporary bouts of happiness. It's never anything that's fulfilling or long-term. But we are fooled temporarily into thinking that it's going to be. So I think success is the same way. I mean, depending on what we're going through at any given moment, our ideas about success can and will change. So today, I might think about success being the completion of a chapter in a book. A month from now, I might think about, you know, hey, maybe me, you know, buying a house is going to be successful. Maybe another year from now, I might think, hey, me living in Hawaii or Jamaica is successful. Point of the matter is, as long as we're always in pursuit of material things or external happiness, success is never going to be something that we ever have. We might go along thinking that we've made all these small successes, but many of us don't even take the time to celebrate those things or acknowledge those things. And so our thirst for more success is never quenched. You know, so we're always in this pursuit of more. And again, since we live in a society that actually pushes you to do that, or almost seems like it rewards that constant drive, that incessant need for more, we're fooled into thinking that's actually what we're supposed to do. You know, A New Earth makes you think about success in a different way, to think about purpose in a different way, understanding that you really have two purposes. You have an internal purpose, and you also have an external purpose. Your internal purpose is shared with everyone on the planet, and that is ultimately to awaken. You know, I always say that we're here to elevate ourselves. We're not just here to sit in cubicles all day and to watch television and to hope that things go right. But we're actually here, as complex as we are, to elevate ourselves to another level of consciousness. I think that we are supposed to be very conscious of the things that we're saying, the things that we're doing, and be very deliberate in trying to make the world a better place. So it's hard for us to do that when we're always focused on trying to get things. As long as we're focused on really trying to, I almost don't want to say be the best person that we can be, because that, again, puts you in a state where you're driving and trying to get somewhere. But more along the lines of understanding who you are, the spiritual you first, and then the physical you second. Once we're in the pursuit of that, other things start to fall into place. So that's why I'm saying success is not really what it's cracked up to be. I mean, you know, I watch these TV shows. Unsung is one of my favorite ones right now. And, you know, I watch all these people who had all this fame and this fortune and this money, but so much of it was short-lived, and it turned out to be extremely unfulfilling, even though they had a love and a passion for music. You know, their careers end up ending early, and their concepts of what their life really could look like were skewed because they got so wrapped up in external things and so wrapped up in what people wanted them to be. So it was very hard for them to understand who they really were. You know, and once you break away and you start looking for who you really are, you start trying to discover, you know, that spiritual piece of who you are. So many of these unnecessary desires, even that desire for success, starts to fade away. So again, I'm realizing success ain't shit. If you don't know who you are as a spirit, as an individual manifestation of God on this earth, you will never be truly fulfilled or happy. All right. So think about that, and I'll talk to you guys later.